What's going on, everybody? This is your first look at Pennohachee Productions. I'm Will Nolan.
I'm Charlie Nolan.
We're brothers. Something we've been trying to get into for a long time now. And, being a guy in my mid-20s and Charlie's just finishing high school, this is something that we've been wanting to experience together for a long time and get into the filmmaking industry with our hunts, and get some stuff on YouTube and TikTok and all the new social medias that are out there now. It's just going to be a lot of fun, some cool adventures, ups and downs, and hey, you can tell, hey, this is going to be as real as it gets, Jack.
Yep. We both grew up as young kids, watching, Primos and the DVDs they would put out, and that inspired us to. We've always wanted to video our turkey hunts, and we've kind of just now started to do it, and that's led to watching other YouTube channels, Spring Legion, Pennohachee Project. All those guys they've transpired us to do this, and give us the idea of doing this and putting it on YouTube, and just seeing where it can go, and I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun.
And just to get this out there, we're not copycats. We're not trying to copy anybody. But we look up to those guys. I'm on my phone daily. I know you probably are too. Looking at podcasts, looking at different hunting videos, at different brands and different guys that hunt and post their videos and everything. And I'm thrilled.
Especially this time of year, it's January 31st, which means duck season's over. Deer season, other than a few states, is pretty much over. So the mind is flipped now. Spring's right around the corner. We're 45 days out, and we're to the point of turkey season's right here. So what more of a better time to do this? And watching all these turkey hunts being posted from last year and all the podcasts, of course, got us fired up and ready to do this thing ourselves. And that's kind of the inspiration behind it, and that's just kind of the way it is.
We just mainly want to we want to be able to impact others with the memories that we're gonna share as brothers.
Oh yeah, we've got some great stories.
We look forward to eventually getting to do some podcasts, talk about how our hunts happen.
Talk about these right here behind us.
Four of the most special hunts we could have been on. That's why it's behind us. And it sucked back then because we weren't ready for the whole filming ordeal, and it stinks that we didn't have a camera along for all these memories. But we have them close to mind, and but now we want to be able to get our memories and share it with others, and get you guys to understand that we're just everyday people. We're just everyday normal working people that have a passion for hunting. Most importantly, turkey hunting is in our blood, and something we share, and something we want to get across to others and get others involved in the turkey hunting and the management and the game keeping and the conservation and everything that goes along with it. This is what we want this to reach, and bring you along. It's not just turkey hunting. We'll try to film some deer hunts, some duck hunts, and shooting doves, fishing in the summertime, stuff like that. But our center focus is what you see behind us. It's our passion. It's something we love to do, and we're not going to be the type that tries to take this junk serious. We're not cameramen.
Yeah, this took us 17 times to even get. So
we're everyday people, man, that love to put on camouflage and go yap at an animal that we hope and pray is going to come to us.
Yeah, and it's not just about the hunt. We're both very involved in habitat work and trying to make sure that we have turkeys for our kids to enjoy like we have. And it's nobody's secret that there are less turkeys now than there was a year ago, and so on and so forth. And we do work that we'll share with y'all to to help y'all's properties, and
while also doing our best to keep this stuff updated as possible with jobs and outside life and other hobbies and things we have to take care of and do in our daily lives. And we'll try our best to get everything going. But we want to be able to film hunts, good and bad, to let you know how real it is. you might mess up on a call and a turkey spooks. We want you guys to understand that's part of it.
That's turkey hunting.
And we just want to get across to you guys our love for the outdoors, and you know, try to get videos up, try to get podcasts done, and just build on it from year to year and see where it goes and see where it takes us, and you know, get as many people following along as we possibly can, because all these guys out here that have been doing this hunting stuff, man, it started somewhere. It started right here where we're at right now, sitting in our house and having this bond that we share. And I can tell you firsthand, I'm as quiet and as easygoing and shy as a person as there is. But when I get in this element, my blood's pumping, and I'm excited about it. And also would like to let them know too. I mean, you know, we're not only worried about showing off what we do, but we have several family, friends, different people we're close to that we're gonna get involved with this and let you see them take down a turkey or a deer or go duck hunting or anything. We have dogs we can work. You know, we got different things that, like I said, we want to get everybody involved. We want to take people along with us and film them and let people see their accomplishments and let their dreams come true. And you know, it's just, man, I tell you, eventually it'd be nice to have merchandise.
Yep.
And speaking of, you know, we brought up, you know, we're Pennohachee Productions. You want to kind of give them a little background on that as far as?
So, you know, Pennohachee is obviously a word that needs meaning, and you know, it just so happens that is the Creek Indian name for Turkey Creek. You know, not only is it Turkey Creek, but it's also from the area that we're from. It feeds the lake around our area, and it also feeds the Salkatchie River system, which, you know, just so happens to be the area that
we do a lot of hunting.
We've hunted our whole lives. You know, I'm 18, and you know, he's 24, and you know, I've hunted since I was about 6 or 7. So, you know, there's 12, 13 years of my life have mostly been spent right there, and
we wanted the origin of this process to be what we come from.
Yeah.
And where we come from. We come from a little small town in Barnwell, South Carolina. Everybody knows everybody, and you know, tight-knit family and things like that. But you know, between the two of us hunting this area, we thought, what better way to, you know, honor our ancestors who are Native Americans and use Pennohachee. I mean, it stands for Turkey Creek, and you know, as far as productions, it's just something where we want to continue to produce and continue this name and this brand and get it out there and see where it takes us. I mean, this is a dream.
Yeah.
So, you know, eventually it'd be nice to have hats and shirts and calls and all kinds of stuff. But, you know, you got to start somewhere. And first, we want to get it to the viewers. We want to get y'all to see, you know, what Pennohachee Productions is all about, the authenticity of it, how real it is. You know, we make mistakes in hunting every day. We're not perfect. We're not professionals, but we give it our all, and we're very committed to it, very dedicated to it, very passionate about it, and all that goes into it. It's not just showing up in a field or in a cypress swamp and shooting a gun. There's a lot that goes into it. Yeah. A lot of preparation.
A perfect example is the bird right down the bottom. You know, I scouted, you know, 2 or 3 weeks to kill that turkey. Just listen to that bird gobble and hit the ground and see where he was going to go, and you know, without that, I wouldn't kill the turkey. So it's that part of turkey hunting that, you know, thankful to other people. You're able to see that. You're able to see people hunt public land, which you don't get to see very often. Certain channels, you know, do broadcast the public land hunting, which we'll get into in a minute. You know, kind of the plans for this turkey season. But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, people truly don't understand. Most people don't understand what it's like turkey hunting, especially in the southeast, of course. You know, labeled the hardest area of the country to hunt in, without a doubt. You know, North Carolina and Tennessee down into South Florida and Georgia and all the way to Louisiana. It's its own beast of turkey hunting. You know, it's its own unique thing, and you know, down here is celebrated. We look forward to opening day more than anything. You know, it's kind of like a Christmas to us. So, you know, we enjoy it, and the thing that we enjoy it for is not just the kill. It's the sounds, the feeling, the emotion, up and down. There's just so many things as to why we love turkey hunting, and same thing with deer hunting, and you know, every hunting, is fun. Fishing as well, but turkey hunting just has that feature about it that we like. But we got into talking about public land there for a minute. Our plans for turkey season as of right now, for the first year, we are planning to go to South Florida and turkey hunt some public land. Get a little jump start on turkey season. Obviously, that opens so much earlier than most places do, and of course, we'll hunt our season here. And in the middle of our season, we plan to enter the Stroke Masters, which is, of course, a turkey hunt competition, and here in South Carolina as well as North Carolina. So, hopefully we just want to get the experience of it. We've seen, of course, Philip Culpepper do this in North Carolina a couple times, and we figured we'd try it. And then towards the end of the year, we're going to probably move back upstate, try to hunt up there because their season lasts a little longer, and then maybe hunt some public land in Georgia. Our goal is to kind of knock off 2 states this year, at least hunt. We don't really need to kill, but we want to hunt. Get an outside look of what other states are like, because obviously South Carolina's polar opposite to Florida, and just get the experience of what it's like hunting in a jungle, essentially. So
and thing with that too is coming along for all those journeys that this season will possess. It's not all going to be kills. I mean, there's going to be times where we don't harvest the turkey, and that's fine. It's an honor to even just get to be a part of God's creation and get up and hear those birds in the morning and hear a turkey gobble, hear a hen cluck, be in their world. And that's what we want to bring you along for, is so you can experience being in their world these few months out of the year, and for other wildlife that we'll probably be filming as we get more into this. But there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be, you don't go out and kill a turkey 3 off the rip and tag out. Very few are lucky to do that. That's just real. That's reality. But we're going to bring you along for everything, good and bad. Everybody we take, whoever we call for. Any of that stuff. I mean, it's.
Yeah, you have to scratch and claw for every turkey you kill, and that's the reality of it.
And I'll say too, one thing about not just hunting, but mainly a lot of turkey hunting throughout the state, but a lot of times throughout the area. Another reason why we've wanted to get into this is because turkey hunting has helped me build so many connections, and it's helped me network with so many people, and I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, for sure. We've made friends with several people, and not in a million years you'd think you'd be friends with throughout your life, and it becomes a connection that you'll never forget. A hunting friendship is a lot different than a regular friendship. It's in a lot of ways stronger, better. That's just a unique part of hunting is the friendships you build, and like ourselves, we're brothers, but through turkey hunting, which is what we started doing at 7 years old and 16 years old, is that's what started our love, was turkey hunting. And through that, me and him have gotten closer each and every year, each and every day that we've been in the turkey woods together hunting. Last year, 45-ish days out of the season, we probably hunted together 35. It's just.
And I would have taken a camera along all 35 hunts if I could.
Yeah.
We just now got the camera we've been needing, and
we've always wanted to film our hunts, really just for fun, not even really wanting to post them. Just film them, just so we can go back and say, okay, let's watch this turkey walk through this cypress swamp, or just different things that you want to watch happen. Listen to the bird gobble. Because memories, you can capture a turkey being killed in your mind watching a turkey, but seeing it on video is a different type of feeling. You can't capture that in your mind as vague as you can watching it several times, and that's something you can show your kids later on down the road.
And that the reason that's so important is because if we didn't have people that we've looked up to and we've followed along throughout our childhood and into our adult years, we wouldn't know the right ways to turkey hunt.
Yeah.
And we want to be able to, and if we reach 5 people, that's awesome. If we reach 5,000 people, that's awesome. But in order to continue to preserve the great creation God has provided us, people that love doing this have to reach the younger generations and continue to keep that cycle going so that we can continue to do what we love doing outdoors and, you know, continue to pass it on, because all it is a living legacy. And that's something that, you know, as Christians, man, we are blessed beyond measure to get to do these things and chase these animals and continue to praise God throughout the entire process, because without him, none of this will be possible. None of it. But you know, I mean, part of this process is getting to know us more. So, you know, I tell you a little bit about myself. I mean, like I said, I'm 24 years old, and I'm from right here in Baltimore, South Carolina. Hunt all over the state, the area. A lot of buddies and whatnot, but I also coach high school football, and have a job that, you know, full-time job. I work and everything at the same time. So making time for this is going to be a little difficult to adjust to, but hey, it'll be worth it for sure. So
yep. And yeah, same. I'm still in high school. You know, we both grew up playing football and baseball. You know, I ended up giving it up partially because I wanted to spend more time in the woods, and you know, now I play golf, and you know, we're both big Clemson fans, of course. Sorry if that offends some certain fan base, but you know, just, you know, we both grew up doing this, and yeah, I mean, it's just out of everything we've done throughout our life, this is the best thing I mean, not to speak for you, but, you know, turkey hunting is just different. As a younger kid, I enjoyed duck hunting more until I got to the point where I killed my first turkey, and when I killed my first turkey, that was it. I mean,
there's not another feeling like it.
No, I killed my first turkey 5 years ago, and I started turkey hunting, about 11 years ago. So it took me 5 or 6 years to even lay my eyes on a turkey. I hadn't even seen a turkey in front of me, and just got lucky. Finally, we were able to find a turkey that was willing to do what it needed to do, and you know, that's what we want to do the podcast, is to share those type of stories. You know, every story, every bird that you kill has a story. I mean, you see the ones behind us; each one has a unique story, and you know, same for him. And you know, there's failures, there's funny moments. A little sneak peek would be I'm not going to go into full details, but we caught a turkey up a paved road one time, and that's something you wouldn't think about or even, you know, dream about seeing, but we seen it with our own two eyes. You know, it's little things like that you know, we want to share with people.
Now we have the opportunity.
Yeah.
Now we can pull the camera out, and hey, footage probably won't always be great. Audio might not be great sometimes. You know, we didn't go to college to be world-class filmmakers in Hollywood. We're just real normal everyday
That's straight
people.
off of Primos right there. This ain't Hollywood. This is just turkey. You know, with a camera, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, there's no fanciness to this whatsoever. And you know, later down the road, of course, if it turns into something, then that's a different story. But yeah, it's just simple for us. You know, just wanna have fun. Want to do this, have fun, and wherever it takes us, it takes us. If it don't take us, it don't take us. It's nothing. You know, we just want to impact people, and you know, like I said, just we want to be like the people that we watched as a kid. You know, watching Will Primos and those guys film their turkey hunts is you know, no different than a kid playing football wanting to be like Tom Brady. It's the same type of thing. You know, we watch some of the greatest turkey hunters ever, you know, come through, and we want to be like them. And most of the ones that we've seen obviously filmed it. So, you know, you got the Dave Owenses and the Will Primoses and you know, the Matt Van Sices of the turkey world, and you know, those are people you aspire to be.
Yeah, Shay, look, I give props to the people like, you know, Dave Owens, Pennohachee Project, you know, Spring Legion, the Farrier Brothers, and Panola Productions.
That's
and,
where we
know,
learned the turkey hunt. You know,
all those guys are first class turkey hunting educators, and we want to be able to do the same thing. And if it's only for our area or the state of South Carolina, then that's great. But and to give us memories we can always look back on.
We've talked about this. You see turkey hunters like that. You see most turkey hunters that film their hunts in Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi. You don't really see a turkey hunter from South Carolina doing this kind of stuff. Dylan Wallen does it, but he's pretty much the only one we've ever seen do it. So
another guy that's kind of led us want to do this. Yeah. He does a great job also.
We've seen all these other states, and we said, hey, most people, if you look up a South Carolina turkey hunt, you don't really find any because most people around here don't do this. And I think it's important to show people what it's like.
I think there's a lot of, and a lot too is life gets in the way.
Yeah.
And it takes probably a lot of commitment. And I aspire to have children. Soon.
Takes a lot of time.
And, it takes a lot of time and money, but hey, if it takes that and you're doing something you truly love to do in life, don't let that opportunity get by you, because we're obviously not promised tomorrow, so you got to go full steam ahead with what you love to do, and that's what the steps we're taking. And
and that's exactly how our season will be. We'll be, we'll start hunting that weekend of the 16th, 17th.
Florida season
in South Florida, and we'll hit the ground running, and we will hunt every single day until May 10th, or in case we go to Georgia or wherever turkey season ends is where we'll stop. So
we're gearing up. We tomorrow's the first day of February, 2024, and the next month, second half of the month, we'll release it out, start scouting good. And,
habitat work. We start burning some places, burning some fields, burning some pines. Like you said, we'll start scouting, and it's on the brain.
We'll try to bring everybody along for everything we can, but most definitely the hunts, good and bad.
Yeah.
And try to start getting some podcast work done and whatnot, and we're getting a TikTok page, we're getting Instagram. I would say Facebook, but Facebook has become more of a no knock, but an older generational social media page.
We also want to teach. We want to teach. We both learned to call through YouTube. I remember the kid I couldn't blow a mouth call, and we want to teach people how to call. We want to teach people how to pattern a gun, and just different things. It's a broad spectrum of things that we want to do, and like a super broad thing is one of our lifetime goals for ourselves is to hunt all 49 states and kill a turkey. My hat says it, chasing 49. It's the United States Super Slam. That's what most turkey hunters aspire to do, other than the Grand Slam, which is obviously another goal of ours. And we're fortunate enough to hunt with one of the greatest turkey hunters that we know in the state of South Carolina, who has completed a Grand Slam. Maybe even single season Grand Slam, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, he's done it.
Might not have been single, but it was probably back-to-back seasons.
Yeah, he's so that's the kind of people we learn turkey hunt from, and we want to carry that on.
And if there's a day where he's by himself, or he wants to go self-film, or I have to work, or he has this going on and it's just me, there'll be times where it might be one of us alone, or he'll take someone and video for him, I'll take someone and video for him. Do our best to come together and do everything. But the ultimate thing is to give back.
Yeah.
And there's so many goals, there's so many dreams that we want to help others achieve. And I think this is the gateway to that. And there was something that a lot of, older generational people I grew up around always told me, that in life, you are what you give back to the world. So if we can give back by teaching what we've learned to help someone else, and there could be a little kid that's 8 years old that has no clue how to use a slate call. Yeah. If he sees a turkey hunt and sees how we, don't educate this turkey in this scenario, and 10 minutes later the turkey gets killed, a kid falls in love with it and he's addicted. That's what happened to both of us. Mm-hmm. So we just want to impact lives. We just want to help.
And to build upon what he said as far as giving back, if we're able to make money from this one day, we want to be able to give back to the organizations that help wild turkeys, such as Turkeys for Tomorrow and such as the NWTF, and you know, NWTF happens to be about an hour and a half from where we are. We, you know, drive by it very often on the way to Clemson, and we get to see it. We, you know, remember as little kids going and visiting, and you know, we want to give back to organizations such as those, and you know, be able to help, you know, future turkey hunters, and obviously maintain the population of turkeys, and you know, because that's super important to both of us, and it's, you know, to most of y'all, is preserving the turkey. Turkeys are unlike any other animal as far as game species goes. As far as their population and the way it's going and trending downward, you don't really see that with deer as of now. And you know, turkeys are something that require a very specific habitat that you have to work to build. And you'll get to see some of the places we turkey hunt that has a lot of turkeys. Is you'll see why. You know, they're taken care of very well, and you know, like I said, we'll show different types of habitat and why they use these things, and you know, just different things like that, and you know, such as nesting habitat, and you know, and so on. So that should be coming out, you know, really within the next 3 or 4 weeks. We'll begin burning and that sort of thing, and like I said, we'll take you on the scouting, and we'll take you on the trip to Florida. We'll be scouting there for a day or two before we hunt, and you know, obviously you'll be along for that too. So like I said, we'll just see where it takes us.
We're excited to get it rolling, and
yep.
We'll have, you know, like I said, you know, some stuff put on TikTok from time to time, and Instagram, and obviously YouTube, and you know, we just want to see where it goes and see what happens, and full steam ahead with it, and
hit the ground running. We got the
Lord willing, we'll have a successful season for years to come to bring to you guys, and
we got the itch, that's for sure. We've had the itch now for about 2 months, so you know, we're just counting down the days and ready to get after it, just ready to get in the woods. So and for the first time, have a camera with us to show others, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
we can't wait to see you guys follow us along. Thank y'all. God bless.